that crazy build up and the success of the fucking the interview.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, son, you gotta have some heat because, dog, all this newfound attention, niggas is putting you in top 5 lists in this new category. Like, dog, you never been in the spotlight since fucking Friday, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, nobody was this high on Katt Williams ever. That interview was legendary.
It's the most viewed interview ever on YouTube.
Like, fam, and then for you to, like, you gotta swing, son. Pause. You gotta come out swinging. Pause. You feel me?
But
hip hop just
fell asleep.
I'm not about to do all of that. I'm just
hold
saying,
on.
why not?
Because I feel like stand up is a difficult thing, man. Pause. So like, I just feel like, damn, that wasn't my son's best foot forward, man. Especially with this newfound light, you could have really maximized.
I'm gonna shoot cats and bail too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because a lot of times
You are very kind.
Very kind.
a lot of times we see comedy specials, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's several tapings and they piece them together,
Yes.
right? They
This was
may do
live.
New York 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
The joke ain't hit the first or second night you worked on it. The third night it hit. They pieced it together.
Yep.
Cat did it live.
This was live. Yeah.
So that's very different than
Yes.
He should have did it the other way then.
I agree.
I knew Reg would
Yo,
return.
my nigga,
Yeah,
Reg
man.
is-
to
hates
Pop's
everything.
point, to Pop's point, son, you had the world focused on what you was about to do next. You have every bit of time. Fam, this is not the time to experiment with your shit. You have tried and true. If I had this much attention, not only am I redropping or trying to redistribute all my own my old stand-up specials, I'm trying to leverage a new deal. I'm trying to put on this is going to be the funniest show of my life.
But this
Should have been.
But this also, Cat was like, he wasn't part of Hollywood. He wasn't chasing that. He didn't want to do that.
So
I
he
mean,
wasn't chasing laughs either. Because
Frank don't want to put an album out. Fuck it.
I didn't laugh one time.
Oh, damn.
I didn't laugh once.
This nigga here, man. Freck wouldn't have did that. Because Freck don't have a bad project. So you can't compare the two.
You're right.
How many times did you laugh?
A few times.
You didn't laugh.
Zero for
You
me.
didn't laugh. nigga.
I like
Zero.
Tell a nigga you
Zero.
didn't laugh. When say, a few times, you didn't laugh, dog.
Zero.
No, I
You
did.
didn't laugh.
So what was
You
the
probably
joke?
chuckled at most.
I thought the influencer with no influence, you could be, that line
That
was
was
kind of funny.
That was
Yeah.
cool. I didn't laugh, like audibly laugh.
Yeah. I said, that's clever. And I moved on.
Like,
I think Dave Chappelle is killing stand-up comedy. I hate to say that. That's my hot take on it, though.
nah,
Why?
he
I
ain't-
think
he
they're
ain't
all.
go introspective.
I think they're all. That was very introspective. That
didn't go
Cat. He just wasn't good at it.
He didn't go.
That wasn't
Even that
introspective.
influencer
was
joke-
I disagree
goofy shit.
a
Even that
100%.
influencer joke was him trying to make an observation about
Yeah, but it was
society.
It was a joke
Did you
at
see?
least.
Did you
Dave
see?
go introspect 11 minutes straight.
Because
Not
he's
one laugh.
good at it.
Yeah, but
This
I'm
was
just
Cat who was terrible at it.
No, this is
I didn't
Cat
see it.
trying to
That was
be-
observation.
Agree?
What?
He went introspect.
I think he didn't do enough physical comedy. That's a
Physical?
huge part
No.
of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you be running and shit.
Yeah.
Flying across the stool
Yeah.
and fall over. He didn't do any
He
of that.
doesn't
didn't-
have to be goofy.
Did he do
He's funny
introspective?
outside of that.
Did he do introspective? Nah, I didn't.
He
think-
started off with his monologue talking about they expect me to tell the truth. That's what I'm coming here to do.
Did you watch
I
his
think
last
he was-
special, the
I-
USA joint?
I did.
He did the same type of comedy. Well, I don't know what's in the water. He's starting to look like he's like becoming untethered with reality.
When was that? Do you know like around what year?
Nigga, that was like
Reality is mad
at
funny.
least 5 years ago.
How long
Like,
is
what are we talking
how
about?
long has
Like,
Davis been doing this though?
Yeah.
Like, cause he's kind of changed the face of comedy for a minute.
And
I
I
agree
on
with that,
record
but I don't
said
think it's that.
Dave
I think it's more
is great.
introspective than he's ever done.
Because I feel like
I don't think
George
it's fully
Carlin was
introspective.
doing that.
Yeah,
George
that's
Carlin
one man
was-
show
I'm
shit.
speaking
It's
to,
not to
like,
make
I
you laugh.
agree
though.
100%. Dave is the one that changed it.
Yeah, Dave.
Like, because
flipped
everybody's
it.
trying their hand at that
yeah.
now. But I don't think
He
that's what
flipped
Cat
it.
It's
did.
not nothing new though.
I mean, ain't nothing.
Dave got a funny one-man show. It's like it's not even really comedy to me because like I'm trying to laugh.
Yeah,
Like I'm not really trying to have you watch you explore your soul and try to figure out like what life means to you and shit like that. I want to laugh.
I agree.
But that being said,
Up there on the
'cause
ayahuasca trip.
niggas doing a TED talk and shit.
That's what that
not
felt
I tuned
like.
in for.
Yeah.
That's what that felt like.
Nah,
Cats?
he was trying
A
to make
TED talk?
They just weren't hitting.
They
Pause.
just were
Yo,
not
my
funny.
nigga, you gotta realize we are some naturally like jokey niggas, man. Pause.
Yes.
We are funnier than the average person. Everybody in this room, son. So pause. Like, niggas be around too much jokes. So sometimes we're harsh critics on jokes. Other niggas that be funny to the masses don't
That's
be
fair.
funny to us.
That's
It's
fair.
not- it's unfair way to judge. Because when I was watching it, other motherfuckers was laughing. And I was just like, I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't
Or
laughing.
maybe they got a low bar
laugh.
for
And there
comedy.
is that too. There is that too. There is that.
I've
I ain't
seen.
laughing.
And how many times you watch a comedy special and you laugh because you feel like you need to laugh? Like almost like I'm watching
I
this
never
shit.
had
Never.
that feeling.
No, hear me out. You feel like you're watching something and it's
Fake
kind of
laughs.
funny and you
At
laugh.
home by yourself, fake
Fam,
laughing is crazy.
if you ever watch a special and you're like, that was funny.
You don't-
Nigga, it wasn't that funny.
Yeah,
I don't do that though.
That's not.
All right, man.
It just wasn't funny.
And I've seen
That
Katt
wasn't funny at all.
a few times. He's genuinely like funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Of
think
course.
certain
What was that
rooms,
guy?
And like the people that show up there probably weren't like hardcore comedy fans. It's Netflix live special. You know what I mean? So I do think that played a part to it. And I think he should never did it live.
I've never seen a comedian.
Huh? No, hell yeah.
The
If you go to
acoustics of the
certain
room.
rooms, right?
Word.
You're gonna sit up to make it.
No,
to make
no.
the point hit. Pause.
For real.
They put a mic on
Pop.
the audience.
If you go to certain rooms, right?
Yeah.
And you go to a room in the Bronx,
Yeah.
it's gonna be different than you going to a room in Nebraska. Or
So if we shot this in another room, it'd be less funny. Or
no,
more funny.
What I'm talking about,
We
room.
should try different rooms and shit.
Ha ha ha. But
Get what you said.
Different
yeah,
crowds.
that's stupid. The
Different
crowd.
crowds bring
That's what it's
different
called. The
energy.
room. The
Yeah,
crowd.
but I don't think the crowd is influenced whether or not I'm gonna laugh. Cause we went to stand-up comedies all together.
Yeah.
And niggas is cracking up and we sitting there.
That is true.
So I'm not influenced by another nigga laugh. Honestly though, when
That's
you do
fair.
watch videos and people are cracking up laughing on
It makes
camera,
you
that does
laugh.
make you laugh.
Yeah.
Yes.
But not in public like in the shit.
I've also.
Cause I'm already frustrated. Like, how y'all niggas think this is funny? It makes me think I could do it.
Is this your king?
Yeah, word. It makes me think I could. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I also
we-
haven't seen a lot of comedy shows where the comedian plays videos.
Yeah.
That was
But it didn't
horrible.
Hit. It didn't hit.
It didn't, but that goes back to
He had
him
to
being
make context for the
introspective.
jokes, and it was still bad.
Yo, fam,
But that to
if
me was
we-
that introspective. That
if
was him
we had
analyzing
that blind
society.
football player.
Yeah,
I think our jokes would have been exceptionally funnier than that.
I agree.
To be honest,
No, I
the
agree.
first time we see that, our review instantly while watching that, every one of our jokes would have been funnier than Katt's.
I
No,
actually have a
I agree.
reference.
I
I have
agree
a
to-
reference to that. So as a comedian, your job is to paint a picture, not
get what
show
you're
me a
saying.
picture, right? So
Forget-
one of
bad.
Katt's funniest jokes is the joke he made about the nigga poor little tank tank. We didn't see a picture of the nigga. He just used the description and the shit was funny as hell. That was one of his funniest jokes. The
Physical
nigga with no
comedy.
legs. The joke was funny before he did all the goofy shit. It was a clever joke.
But
But the
Right?
physical part helps.
that was a part of
That's
it. That
his
sells
shit.
the joke. And but
Yeah.
to me, him playing the actual video of something was him again analyzing. That was him
Yeah,
analyzing
man, I
society
think
for me. I
Kendrick
thought it was
put
whack.
you in this thing where you feel like you have to analyze everything deeper than what it really is.
I
And
think
fam,
that's what comedians
it's just
are doing
not-
right
it's just-
now.
It's not. It's just what.
And it wasn't funny.
I
No,
don't
we
think He
agree.
was being introspective.
Reg, you're
I
trying to
think
be
this was
combative.
funny.
We agree, my nigga. It's not funny.
Yeah, he want
we
to have a
agree.
battle.
All right.
We just
Right?
I disagree with the introspect.
He's the same nigga that didn't like Comic View.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
rough,
true.
Reg, because I don't
Damn,
know.
let
was
me
wild.
rewatch Shucky Ducky and whoever the fuck else.
And you
was up
always
there.
go at my son Shucky too.
You do.
Nah,
Why
that
you
was-
always
Because
fucking
it
with
was
that?
such a funny name.
You know, Cat was on there too.
Yeah, that's where they all
Yeah.
got their start.
And,
Right.
and
Yeah,
the
Comic View
people
was crazy.
and the people that
That
were
was
funny
funny.
continue to move on.
On Comic View.
Where's everybody else at?
I don't know.
Nah,
I don't
it was
either.
funny. It was funny.
We just watched one
The
on
niggas that were
live
funny
on Netflix.
did well. The show in its entirety, like I don't know where Arnez is at. Like
Arnez J was funny
They all
too.
still.
I know.
All still.
Yeah, I mean I'm,
I'm
sure they're doing
touring.
shit.
I'm sure they touring, but
Word.
we just don't have access to go find whatever
they at?
the Chitlin Circuit or whatever. You could
Exactly.
be in South Carolina and shit like that. My
it's
nigga.
But you can
Also,
tell me where
it's
Earthquake is.
also-
You can tell me where Cat is, and all
Oh,
them other niggas. So I'm just saying.
But you
Bad
also,
Gary
Manos.
Owens
That
was on Comic View, right?
you also
he doing
can't
alright.
say that what
Oh, he's
your
found a white
version
guy.
of success is somebody else's version of success for themselves.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
because they not headlining.
We do have a
5,000
really high
seat
bar,
rooms
though.
or whatever.
If you ain't got a Netflix Showtime special,
if
we
I
like
can make
ah,
enough money, feed my family, live a life. I don't have to.
I didn't
Why
say-
make people laugh? That's
I
a
didn't.
dope
I
life.
didn't say. I didn't
It's a dope
say.
life.
I didn't say that they weren't successful in their own right. I said where are they at?
Yeah, probably doing.
being
If
successful.
they were,
bro.
if
Just 'cause you
we're
can't
at
make
a,
money
we're at a,
don't
we're
mean-
at a point now. Like as a comedian, right? This is probably the best time to be a comedian, like ever, in the universe.
No?
anything.
Wait, hold on. This is probably the best time to be a comedian.
No.
because
Based on what?
that's not true because the barrier of entry is so much lower. You could get your comedy out there. You could build up enough of a following to tour. You could basically there's so many platforms. Hold on, because the barrier before was there was only like maybe 3 platforms for a comedian to go perform and show himself. Before there was like, oh well, there was the one comedian. There's one black comedian at a time that was doing all right. How many comedians do you know is doing good now? Who's popping? Who got comedy specials? How many platforms are there? Streaming platforms. Can you go as a comedian to negotiate and basically like, you know, have them place bids for your comedy? This is probably the best time to be a comedian.
I think the competition is higher. There's more people now.
It's a
And
fact.
they can't even
'Cause
say shit
everybody
that they
think
used to
funny.
say.
That's not true. Andrew Schultz says whatever the fuck he wants.
You white, you say bring another one.
Now there's black people that do it too. Don't do that.
Dave Chappelle, he said, that's it.
Speaking of
So-
comedians.
Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please like, comment, and subscribe. For more content, click over here. And most importantly, sign up for our Patreon. We need the money. Reg, stop lying.
What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought?